All right, what's up? A rather disgusted Anthony with Bleacher Bums Gaming. So this was supposed to be a channel introduction to Mark's latest release of Digital Diamond Baseball version 11, highlighting, of course, the board game companion, as well as the fact that there are Status Pro cards for every season from 1927 to current with splits, which is super cool. So the advanced quote-unquote Status Pro game. So I actually did the Yankees and Brewers game, and I will show you the highlights of that. As you can see, Catfish Hunter and Mickey Rivers key in New York's victory. So Rivers had a monster day, went 3 for 5, 3 ribbies, a triple, which drove in 2 runs and really cemented the game late, taking the New York lead from 5-2 to 7-2. Of course, they'd go on to make it 8-2 in the victory. But because I did not have OBS reconfigured correctly on my new computer, and I talked about that in the video, or the video that didn't record, where I upgraded systems, so I haven't been on for a few days. But anyway, did not have OBS configured to the new system, so I basically went through an entire game extolling the virtues of Digital Diamond version 11, as well as the board game companion, which is an absolutely amazing feature. And you know, I think one reason that a lot of people don't get through extensive programs is it's very laborious to hand keep stats. I use Excel, you know, which is easier than keeping them all in a book, but still a very labor-intensive process. And that's why I do very limited, or I guess I should say sporadic projects where I'll highlight a certain pitcher starts or do game of the week, etc. And the season, like the 1921 payoff pitch Yankee season I have, is going to take a long time to get through. But not now, because with this helper, again, very easy. I did this game in probably like 45 minutes. You know, stopping to chat a little bit, which again, none of it was recorded, so that's why you're seeing this. But yeah, very cool. It's going to make it so much easier. I think what I'll do with that payoff pitch 1921 Yankee replay is actually sim to the point, sim in here. Actually, never mind, I can't do that in this because it does not have those seasons, so never mind that. But yeah, what I would have done there is sim to the point of where I was in that replay and then just taken over using the companion. But I do have some other stuff, like a 1978 Field Day Baseball Ron Guidry replay going, which I can incorporate into this. So yeah, this just opens up a lot more possibilities, and I think it's going to, you know, there's guys like Dave Gardner's been using it for a while. I think Tony Porter does too. So it's definitely been out there since it was released first in version 10. But this version, with the addition of the Status Pro cards, which is a game I played a ton. That was like the second baseball game I got after Avalon Hill's Superstars of Baseball. And and I picked between Status Pro and Strat-O-Matic. I actually bought Strat-O-Matic first, didn't like it, returned it, and I just didn't like the way it looked, honestly, and got Status Pro. Glad I did, and yeah, I just played a ton, played the hell out of Status Pro back in oh geez, early mid 80s. And did everything by hand too. I had a little notebook that I would just keep very basic batting, pitching stats in, erasing and rewriting as I went along, and whipping out my calculator to do batting averages and ERAs and the like. So definitely a big step up from that. So look for more of this on the channel, and I will do a full game that I record correctly. Also, this coming week, look for some Glory Days boxing back on the channel as we'll get back into our universe. And I will be picking up the fictional print set from the printers tomorrow. I believe they went on sale tonight, or will be going on sale tonight. I got to check the Sideline Strategy website, but I'll announce that on the Facebook page and the Delphi forums. So those sets can be ordered at the very latest starting tomorrow, and they will ship later towards the end of this week after I get a chance to sort and QC them. So look for that for those of you who have been waiting for the actual printed set versus the PDFs of the GBU, which is the Fictional Glory Days Boxing Universe. So that's really all. Instead of a game video, this just turned into a little bit of an update. But again, you missed a great game if you're a Yankees fan like me. The Yankees successfully celebrating an 8-2 opening day victory over Jim Slayton and the Brewers. And as you look at these box scores, too, I want to point this out. So it's got the newspaper box score, which is very, very cool. Extended, which has everything, basically every major offensive category in here. And then a scorecard, and this is the data that you actually input into the board game companion. So it does all that, figures out your own player, its own player of the game, gives you the stadium, and of course lineups as played. And it's got a play-by-play of the whole game and the scoring plays as well. And we can take a quick look at that. So here you see, to start it off, in the top of the first, Chris Chambliss, and he knocked in Mickey Rivers. And then here a double for Gamble, Munson going to third, and then Nettles strolling to the plate. And lofty fly ball through, or hits soft on the ground, sorry, finds its way through the infield, and Munson scores on that. So yeah, it does a complete scoring summary. You go through each inning here. Very, very cool. And again, so well done, and a big boon to anybody who plays cards and dice baseball, because all those notebooks and score Excel sheets can go away. So, and much easier to use. I tried using, gosh, I think it's iScore. I think tried using that. This to me is just so much easier, and you know, the added bonus too, because it is an actual game. If you want to play one team or one pitcher starts, you can sim everything else as well through this fast play button here. So yeah, great asset to have if you're a cards and dice baseball player. Definitely recommend it. Thumbs up. So again, this just turned into an update versus an actual showcase of the game, but we'll get it back on later. Hope you all have a great night. Anthony with Bleacher Bums Gaming. Take care. Keep rolling.